Are we still single because we're just too picky, or is no man reaching the bare minimum anymore? I feel like back in the day with like older generations, like it was just so much easier for men to be men. Is it too much to ask for a guy to be taller than 5'9" and not balding? Is it too much to ask for a guy who isn't dependent on a substance, like who isn't addicted to vaping or smoking or weed or alcohol or video games or gambling? Is it too much to ask for a guy who doesn't have some sort of addiction to something? Even bodybuilding, that's not healthy either. Personally, I would love to find someone who had a similar upbringing to me with a very loving, close-knit family. My parents have been together for 30 years, and it's really hard to find someone who doesn't have divorced parents, and that's upsetting to me. Also, is it too much to ask for a guy who's ambitious and is good with his finances and financially smart and knows what he's doing with money and knows how to save? Is that too much to ask for? To be planning ahead for his retirement fund? Don't get me wrong, I know nobody's perfect. I know that. Nobody's gonna check every single box I have. I understand that. But a lot of these things are just bare minimum.
Hi, my name is Megan, and guys only hit me up for when they want a booty call.
I want to know what today's problem in society is. It's the fact that nobody wants to court somebody. Like, y'all are so scared to court somebody, to pursue somebody, to have a conversation with somebody. And I don't understand why. Like, you guys don't know how to just be friends with somebody. You guys don't know how to, like, be romantic. Like, what? Why do you guys lack being romantic? I'm a fucking trick, bro. I'm a trick when I'm courting somebody. And it sucks because I want to be all in, but they hold back, and then I gotta hold back because they're holding back, and it's just a fucking never-ending cycle. And I don't want to be like, I don't want to be that way. Like, you court me, I court you. Let's make this. Let's do this.
All the men who are in their princess era, please leave me alone. I'm not going to compete with you. I'm not going to chase you. I'm not putting out any more effort than you're putting out. No, I'm going to yam for who's yam for me. Until then, leave me alone. I don't need to have the added stress, because why? Is either you're courting me or you're not courting me. Like, we're not gonna argue over who I text first. Hello, sir. I did not go and seek you out. You sought me out. So is either you come correct or don't come at all. Leave me alone, princesses.
What's good, guys? It's your boy JostenJ coming to you with another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right, women want old school vibes, right? They want old school vibes, old school treatment. They want men to be chivalrous. They want men to be providers, protectors, and blah, 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 blah. Right? But a part of my job is to let guys in on things that maybe they've never seen, they've never partaken in, they've never been the side guy, they've never been the guy that, you know, women will do anything for and then make rules for other guys. So no, this needs to be brought to the light. So we're going to be reacting to a lot of clips, and I got a couple talking points. Let's get straight into it. Let's look first at how women try to make rules for certain men. But when I'm saying certain men, this only applies to men that they don't have the hots for, they're not attracted to. Roll the clip.
So I'm fully convinced that chivalry is in fact dead. You can't convince me otherwise. Where are the guys that are opening up your doors? Where are the guys texting you first? Where are the guys putting in the effort? Where are the guys that are asking you out on dates before they're asking to come over and hang out? Where's the effort? Honestly, what happened to dating? Like, I don't get it.
I suggested a restaurant I didn't like. It wasn't bad, but it's not a first date restaurant. For me, the first date is supposed to be really good because I don't know your potential yet. I don't know if you're good enough yet. I have to have a really good time. And then if I like it and then I like you, then I'll see. So I sent him another restaurant and I told him, how about this one instead? And then he was like, no. He was like, this is a third date, maybe occasion restaurant. You know, it's not a first date thing. Do I look like a small budget, casual first date girl? Like, how confused are you? how confused are you? Like everything about me, my profile, whatever, everything you can see, you can tell anybody, nobody makes that mistake.
Now, like I always say, ask yourself, sit there and think, how do women come to have these standards? The same thing for men. You do a lot of simping, you do a lot of tricking, you do a lot of trying to win women over. And when it gets you nowhere, you adjust your strategy. And then you see that women are actually cooperating with you. They're about your agenda. They're on your timing. Oh, I get better treatment this way. So I adjusted my strategy to only deal with this energy. Women are the same way. Men don't think anything of it though, but you need to, because it's respecting yourself. How do they come to have these standards? I don't know, by doing the things that they say that they will never do anymore.
The next man that enters my life, he is required to take me out on 3 dates before he gets a sleepover and before he gets my clothes off. Okay, I'm being so for real right now, because here's the thing. As soon as you spend the night with a man, not even doing anything, they stop asking you out on dates. Then, once you sleep with them, they don't want anything to do with you anymore, which, like, whatever. I'm tired of men sexualizing me and objectifying me. Yeah, I've made it very easy for them to do that in the past, but, like, I'm done. I'm seriously done. Like, hookup culture is fun for, like, 5 minutes. I miss connection. I miss having feelings. I miss being yearned for. I miss yearning. I can't just keep getting obsessed with a man for a week or two and then moving on to the next one. It's too exhausting, and it's honestly, like, mentally draining. So seriously, the next guy that enters my life, he has to take me on 3 dates. Not sleepovers, not hang outside his apartment. He has to take me to in-person public activity dates, whether it's dinner, whether it's going on a walk, something. I am tired of a man being like, let's go on 1 date, and then you can come over, and you can just come over every time you want to hang out. No. What happened to romance? I want romance! Anyways, celibacy era is going great so far.
And in that clip, it's funny because she's saying that I'm not gonna allow a guy to just have me if he doesn't take me on, 3 dates minimum. He has to take me on 3 dates. See, the thing about this is, right, they try to abide by all these rules, but sexual attraction does not abide by any rules. Their own nature works against them, and this is human nature. You might like somebody so bad, but you're like, that's how things work. You can't put a set amount of dates on it. If it's like that, then you don't really like that guy anyway. See, the problem out here is they look at things as, okay, well, this is bad and this is good. Well, if I can get this out of him, this is good. But if I give it up to him, this is bad. You're confusing yourself. And honestly, it goes out the window when a woman really likes you. So don't you dare, as a man, fall for any of this stuff. Well, this makes her good and this makes her bad. No. You want a woman to actually want you so bad that she's like, I gotta get out of here, because if I don't, I already know what's gonna happen. See, this is how they think. If anything goes wrong, I got 3 dates out of it. But when they really like you, they don't need none of the dates. None at all. Funny though, there's a list of rules for certain men. Crazy work. This is actually the truth. Men want to see if you're cool with sitting still. It's not that men don't want to take you on dates. Men actually want you to earn it, but also see if you're able to sit still. And I know a lot of guys are going to go against this. Well, I like to go out. I'm adventurous. I'm a thrill seeker. That's fine. In a relationship, that's not going to be 24/7, right? So that is what a man is looking for. If you're cool, coming over, having something to eat, watching something. We go on a date, that again. We go on a date, that again, maybe that again. 3 weekends straight, we go on a date. This is how relationships are going to work. Women get bored because they don't understand that relationships aren't constant thrill. Relationships are work. Even dating is work. Women are lazy daters. So men are looking to see if, are you into him for him? Can you just sit in silence with him and like him? Because that's what women say too. When they like a guy, they can just sit in silence with him. They just want to be around him. But when women are talking about all these dates, it makes no sense. See, that woman in the clip is upset because she really liked him and she hoped that it would transition into a relationship. No matter where it went, all she did was go toward a guy that she wants. Now other men have to suffer because she gave it up to that guy. Makes no sense. A very important topic that I always touch on is instructing a woman to do things. Because guess what this is going to show you? she's not interested in you like that, and it's going to show you what type of woman she actually is. Roll the clip.
Listen, the quickest way for me to stop talking to you is for you to ask me for something. Like, don't ask me for something before I ask you for something. Like, I don't know what be wrong with men nowadays. Y'all are way too comfortable asking females for something. It used to be a time where y'all was embarrassed having to ask a female for something. Like, we're just talking and you already asking me for something. I ain't even asked you to get my hair, my nails, my lashes, nothing done. I asked you not even to pay a damn water bill, and you sitting up here begging. Like, damn, sir, can we go out on a date first? Like, y'all men are so comfortable asking females for stuff. Like, it is crazy. Y'all don't have no shame no more. Men used to be embarrassed to ask females for stuff. Like, I remember growing up with my brothers, and I used to be like, ask, like, when they first started dating, I'm like, ask your girlfriend. Like, I don't see nothing wrong with a female doing something for their man. And my brother's like, what? I'm not asking her for nothing. Like, what? Like, it used to be a time where men are so fucking embarrassed to ask a woman for something. But now, y'all don't give a damn. Y'all don't care.
They easily tell you that they're not going to cooperate with you. They easily tell you that they're not going to cooperate with you. And what do you get in exchange for that? Like, if you're not going to cooperate, do you still expect chivalry? See, that's actually what they think. But the cooperation is actually what gets you the chivalry. They don't understand. And all of these rules make no sense because women naturally compete for you when they want you. Even when they know that other chicks are around, they still naturally compete for you. The guys that want them, that don't have any other chicks around, don't want him. He's not attractive. Nope, don't want him. He could be in the friend zone. He can do things for me, but I ain't doing nothing I don't want him. They compete for men that they actually want, even when they find out that he's not the guy that he said he was. Roll the clip.
And he was being like really distant after this. And I'm very blunt, okay? So when he was being distant, I was like, if you don't want to hang out again, like, just say that, because he wasn't answering my texts very much and not really making a plan. And prior to this, we always had a plan on the books, and now we didn't. So he responded back within that 20 minutes after I said, if you don't want this, just say that. Like, if you don't want to hang out, just say that. And he goes, no, like, I've genuinely been busy. Like, I had exams this week, it's midterms, whatever. I'm like, okay, like, you responded in 20 minutes, fine. Then we just like talked like normal. It was totally fine, okay? The next morning, I woke up to myself blocked on everything, okay? And I knew exactly what it was. Because I have really good intuition, and the only like yellow flag I was getting from him the whole time was that he had just got out of a relationship like a month before we started dating. But we talked about it, and it seemed like he was really over it. Like, and he never brought her up unless I brought it up and was like, hey, like, are you over this? Like, are you sure you want to like get into something? And mind you, he was saying to me like, I'm in this for a long time. Like, I really like you. Like, all this stuff, okay? All this stuff, like, I'm really in this for the long time. Like, I really like get along with you. I really like you, blah, blah, blah. Very reassuring, very much seeming like we were going somewhere. And we had like kind of talked about exclusivity as well. And he was feeling out if I was talking to other people, and I was like, no. And he was like, yeah, I'm not either, whatever, no. Meanwhile, all of this, I knew exactly he was talking to X again, because I just have intuition. I knew it. So y'all can't fool me. So I DM'd the ex, okay?
This content is good for men because check this out. No matter the sob story, there's a guy that wants to be with her. Not saying that she needs to get with him. I'm not saying that. Women should like attractive men. Men should strive to become more attractive, but not for women, for themselves. Women are a byproduct. But I'm saying women should want attractive men, yes, but let's not go over the fact that there are plenty men that want to do for them. There are plenty men that want to get with them and do the right thing, and they have good intentions, and they will not hurt them, but they don't want those guys. So no matter the sob story, when a woman is, oh my God, all these men, and I need help, and blah, 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 they've already had access to that, and they shitted all over it. But now they want that back. Roll the clip.
I'm so overworking. I'm done. I want to be a stay-at-home wife. I want to be a stay-at-home anything. I just want to be stay-at-home. I just want to stay home. And I don't want to go to work.
I am so tired of dating. I am always some sort of rebound or distraction for somebody.
It's so fucking sad that a video of me just being like, bring back men who court and aren't just trying to like use women as socks is so problematic to some guys. They get so upset about it. I'm like, why are you so mad? They just like to go on tangents about like, bring back women who are pure and clean and cook for men and all this stuff. Like, no, in a relationship, honestly, like, it's fun to like do that stuff together. It's not like I'm saying like, no, provide for someone's whole entire lifestyle. Some people do that, so that some people are capable of that, but that's not what I'm saying. Like, courting women, like, romance, bring back romance. Is romance dead? Like, hookup culture is so sad to me. What happened to human connection, just genuine connection? That's the whole point of this.
Chivalry, chivalrous man, a generous man, a gentleman. The way they see this is you're going to give and expect nothing in return. That's not somebody who has respect for themselves, but they try to dress it up as a real man. That makes it's just preposterous. But let's get down to the meat and potatoes. The reason why they want you to be chivalrous and all of this stuff, because it puts you into a pattern. Remember, guys, we talk about patterns. The patterns you do and the patterns that they do. The patterns that you try to have them work with and then the patterns that they try to have you work with, right? So with the pattern, I give, I get nothing, I get nothing. And they need that because it's hard out here. I don't care how many successful women there are out here. It's not the majority, it's the minority. And a lot of women spend. So no matter what, they could be successful, but they're going to spend more. You understand? They could not be successful. They're still going to spend more. This is the raw reality of why they want you to be chivalrous. It's to get you into a pattern. So you spend. So they don't have to do it by themselves. Roll the clip.
I forgot how expensive it was to be a girl with no boyfriend because I just spent $114 on my toes. And what do you mean that's coming out all out of my paycheck? And my dress, it was like $430.
Right, I think we need to just touch on the fact that how hard it is living alone. Honestly, I'm sitting in the car sitting here just thinking, I've just been shopping, I've bought myself stuff from Zara, I've bought some new bits, I know summer's coming. I live on my own, so I pay all of my own bills. I pay my own car, I pay my own this. But my bills are absolutely fucking disgusting. If anyone lives in Essex and lives alone, you know how much you're paying out each month. Then you still want to have a life. You still want to go on your holidays. You still need spending money. You still want to wear nice clothes and keeping up with trends. Like, you're constant. Like, doing it alone is fucking hard. And I don't think it's spoken about enough. Like, being 29 and doing everything alone in the world we live in at the moment is honestly so stressful. Like, I could probably do less and buy myself less and go on less holidays, but I don't want to do that because I want to go out and live my life while I'm still young and I've got no kids. But then equally, I've got shitloads of fucking bills coming out.
Y'all, at this point, I'm looking for a provider. So this is my application video. Hello, my name is Stephanie. I cook, I clean, I fuck, I suck, and I shut the fuck up as long as you paying those fucking bills. Amen. Amen.
The reason why that video, why men refuse to be providers in modern dating, got crazy numbers. I think it's like 84K. The reason why that video took off is because men are starting to wake up. Men understand. Men have been on a bunch of dates, a woman ghosted. Men have paid a woman's bills, got them nowhere. Men have bought women bags, got them nowhere. Men have taken women on trips, got them nowhere. So that, what I'm saying is, you know, you can do all of this stuff if you want to. That's your prerogative. But the thing is, it doesn't get you anywhere with her. It doesn't earn her affection. It doesn't earn her love. It earns nothing. You need to love yourself. That's the number one thing I'm always trying to preach on this channel. When you love yourself, you see everything clearly. You can no longer attract somebody that wants to just solely use you for their own agenda. You literally can't, because you love yourself. When you don't love yourself, you're searching for love, so you'll go for that stuff. See, men were chivalrous before. Men were very chivalrous. They were very giving, generous, and all of that stuff. But here's the thing that I'm having always a hard time understanding when women say a bunch of this stuff. I've bought a bunch of women flowers. Not like a bunch, I guess like more than 3 in my lifetime. I've taken women out on dates. I remember I did some simp stuff on one date. I literally wrote a chick a romantic note and then asked her to be my girlfriend way back when. And it actually worked, right? But see, here's the thing, when I'm telling you guys what works, it doesn't make any sense. Where is she at now? See, it worked at that time, but where is she at now? The flowers and stuff, where are they at now? They're going to try to confuse you and manipulate you. No, you're bitter. You're hurt. Who hurt you? I'm very hurt. Just respond. I'm very hurt. That's it. Because it makes no sense. You guys want all of this stuff, but it does nothing. And here's the kicker. They're going to convince you and confuse you again. Well, what about if the guys left the situation? Guys don't buy flowers. Guys don't trick. Guys don't simp. Guys don't invest, all to just up and leave you. You know who does leave you? One date, come over, he smashed, and then it is what it is. Or you came over, he smashed, the guy that you want so bad that you're willing to break all the rules for. That's it right there. Not the guys who sit there and invest in you. Not at all. So what I'm trying to say is fancy dates, traveling, paying her bills, all of this nice stuff. It does nothing. Men are waking up. A woman that opens her wallet to you. It's nothing weak about that. See, guys got to get out of this headspace too. It's not taking advantage of a woman. It's not taking advantage of a woman if she opens her wallet. No, I got this, babe. Oh, okay. Let her show you just how much she's interested in you. Because see, women are always talking about a power couple and building together. A woman that's willing to do that, and you're not a brokey, you're on the up and up, you got things going for yourself. You see that in her and you say, we can get together. I can show her what to do with that, and we can make that multiply because mine's already multiplying, and we could do this. We could connect rather than doing this. See, when women are talking, oh, he has to pay for this, and I didn't even have money, and blah, blah, blah. Even if the guy has... But once again, there are guys out there that do want to do this stuff, but I'm going to keep saying this, and I love saying this. It's not enough for y'all. Even the guys who are simps try to shame men. Oh, well, you should give a woman money for nothing. Just shut up. I don't care if she has money. Nah, bro. That's not what we're about. It's not what we're about. Do not get taken advantage of. It's your boy, JostenJ. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
It's been over a month since I lost my virginity, and a lot has changed since then. As we all know, I'm 24 and I had sex for the very first time at the end of August. And since then, my body count has gone up to 3, which I know in some people's eyes now automatically makes me, I think is so funny because I've literally had sex like less than 10 times. I feel like I understand sex a lot more than I did a month ago. I feel like the first time that I had sex, I was just like processing so many new things and also processing how I felt about it. I was really overwhelmed and like overstimulated the first time. Now I have a better head on my shoulders about it. A lot of my anxieties that came from like being a late bloomer, that like I wouldn't know what to do, like, being naked in front of someone, like all those things sort of like resolve themselves just by experiencing it. Most of my experiences have all been very good, so I'm really happy about that. Now is my opportunity to like go out there and like actually see what I like. At first it was just like trying to experience new things. I'm currently just seeing the sexter, but one of my goals was to have a roster, maybe like going on a couple of dates, like just to like see what's out there and like assess. I do have a crush on someone, but I can't say anything more about it because I'm manifesting so hard and I need it to come true.
A nigga came on here and said if the Titanic was to sink today, niggas would be hopping on the boat fighting a woman for a spot. Sadly, nigga, that shit might be true. Niggas back in the day was indoctrinated to think marriage was the way, to think and finding that one woman was the way, nigga. She was loyal. She was the one. This was before social media, before niggas knew some women just ain't shit. Nigga, yes. Today, we have phones. We know some hoes ain't shit. They do not deserve to be on that boat. They don't deserve to be on that boat. It'd be different circumstances. It wouldn't just be women. It'd be, nigga, do you have a family? Because if you just some hoe, you're not about to hop on this boat before me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, respectfully, though, I'm trying to do something with my life, and there's a hoe coming on here trying to treat the Titanic like the fucking Carnival cruise, done fucked every nigga left to right, and she about to willy-nilly hop her ass on that boat? No, you're not about to hop your ass on the boat. Think niggas would look at single women differently and would be more selfish if that event would ever occur.